Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of the general public, I hope this brightens up your Monday morning as much as it's about to brighten up mine. Peace! Well, as I went home on Monday night, as drunk could be, I saw a horse outside me door, where my own horse should be. So I called me wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that horse outside me door, where my own horse should be? Ah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. Sure, that's a lovely pig me mother sent to me. This many's the day I travelled 100 miles or more, but a pig with a saddle on I never saw before. Now as I came home on Tuesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a coat behind me door, where my own coat should be. So I called me wife and said to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that coat behind me door, where my own coat should be? Ah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. Sure, that's a lovely blanket me mother sent to me. Well, as many's the day I travel 100 miles or more, but buttons in the blanket sure I never saw before. Now as I came home on Wednesday night, as drunk could be, I saw a pipe upon me chair, where my own pipe should be. So I called me wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that pipe upon me chair, where my own pipe should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. Sure, that's a lovely tin whistle me mother said to me. Well, as many's the day I travelled 100 miles or more, but tobacco in a tin whistle, well, I never saw before. Well, as I came home on Thursday night, as drunk could be, I saw two boots beneath the bed, where my two boots should be. So I called me wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns those boots beneath the bed, where my two boots should be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, still you cannot see. Sure, that's a lovely geranium pot my mother sent to me. Well, as many's the day I travelled 100 miles or more, but laces in geranium pots I never saw before. Now as I came home on Friday night, as drunk could be, I saw a little head upon the bed, where my little head should be. So I called me wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that head upon the bed, where my little head should be? Ah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, and still you cannot see. Sure, that's a lovely baby boy me mother sent to me. Well, as many's the day I travelled 100 miles or more, but a baby boy with his whiskers on I never saw before. Now as I came home on Saturday night, as drunk could be, I saw two hands upon my wife's breasts, where my two hands should be. So I called me wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me, who owns those hands upon your breasts, where my two hands should be? Ah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, and still you cannot see. Sure, that's a lovely Playtex bra me mother sent to me. Well, as many's the day I travelled 100 miles or more, the Playtex bra with fillings on I never saw before. Now as I came home on Sunday night, as drunk could be, Lord. I saw a little thing wiggling around upon the bed, where my little thing should be. So I called me wife and I said to her, will you kindly tell to me who owns that thing upon the bed, where my little thing should be? Ah, you're drunk, you silly old fool, and still you cannot see. Sure, that's a lovely sausage me mother sent to me. Well, there's many's the day I travelled 100 miles or more, but a sausage with a sou'wester on I never saw before. La 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 la.